The World Rally Championship has moved on to Japan for round 13. It was a sombre beginning to the event, though, following the death of Peugeot co-driver Michael Park, who was killed in an accident at the Wales Rally GB. All the teams and drivers took the opportunity here to pay their respects to a man who'll be greatly missed around the service park. In the stages too, the passionate Japanese fans were also keen to show their feelings. The warm reception here has helped the WRC move on, and the enthusiastic support of the two local teams, Mitsubishi and Subaru, has provided a colourful and noisy backdrop to the action. And the teams have done their best to respond to the fans. Mitsubishi's Gishigali begins the final day 5th on the leaderboard, despite having a wild ride at times. His teammate Harry Rovanperä is one position ahead and has already set 3 fastest times. And Subaru's Petter Solberg has given the blue half of this battle the upper hand by grabbing the lead on Friday morning and refusing to give it up. The Norwegians' closest challenger is Markus Gronholm, who had a superb second leg with 4 stage wins in the tricky damp conditions. Sebastian Loeb is third, and crucially, a podium finish will be enough for the Frenchman to retain the Drivers' Championship with 3 rounds remaining. Not everyone, however, has found the going so easy. Just ask production WRC runner Natalie Barrett. Mikko Hirvonen's one-off drive for Skoda started well, but he too would retire after this. With dusk falling early in Japan at this time of year, day 2 finished in total darkness. Ford's Danny Sola was caught out on this night stage. His car stranded here when Loeb passes later. So going into the final day, Solberg has a 32.3 second lead ahead of Gronholm, and Loeb has a 1.5 minute advantage over the 2 Mitsubishis. The Citroën driver has just 5 stages and 86 kilometres to negotiate today before he can claim the title. The action takes place around the host city of Obihiro in northern Japan. 17 kilometres on this opening stage, and Loeb knows in a few hours he could be world champion. The Frenchman, as always, looking calm, but he's not quite there yet. Off he goes then. He may have a comfortable lead over Rovanperä in 4th place, but you can bet he'll be fearing the worst with every bump and rattle inside the Sahara. Gronholm may find it difficult to win, but if Solberg does slip up, a victory here would be a welcome boost for the team at such a difficult time. Peugeot, of course, still have a chance of claiming the manufacturer's championship, so staying ahead of Loeb's Citroën is vital. So, Solberg on course for his 2nd Rally Japan win, and like Loeb, it will be a nervous few stages ahead today for Petter and co-driver Phil Mills.
I need the turn cut off 2 left.
It's much drier today, although there may still be some slippery patches under the trees, so the Norwegian will need to maintain the concentration he's shown so far this weekend. Loeb is taking an understandably steady approach. He's got plenty of time in hand, so caution will be his main priority. Back with Gronholm, and the Finn looks typically determined. It's a good time. He's the quickest through stage 22 so far. Oh, a big slide from Solberg there. Gronholm's split times are being monitored by Subaru, and Petter knows he can't relax just yet.
Petter, no driver likes to lose time to their rivals, but you've only lost 0.9. I think you can live with that.
Yeah. I was -2 on the split. So I just kept exactly the same, and when it was dangerous I just backed off completely. No, if I keep around the same, I'm very happy.
What a good weekend it's been for Mitsubishi and Harry Rovanperä so far. Oh, there's something wrong here though. It's some sort of electrical failure, and he's drifting to a halt. This is so frustrating. All that superb work over the last 2 days is ruined. Harry gets going, but he's lost over half a minute and falls to 7th.
Some electric problem, sure, is I don't know, it's only stop, and it's going quite long time, it's restart again, and about game is over now. It's okay.
Here's Francois Duval now. He started the day less than 2 seconds behind Chris Atkinson, and he wants that 6th position back. And judging by that bodywork damage, he's been pushing hard. He's 3rd fastest, and that takes him back ahead of the Australian. Solberg maintains his half a minute advantage after stage 22, but it's all changed behind. Rovanperä's dropped from 4th to 7th, and that Atkinson-Duval battle is still very tight. The second Peugeot driver, Daniel Carlson, is still in 10th, and Skoda's Armin Schwartz is in 12th. Stay with us for stage 23 of Rally Japan. Welcome back to the picturesque island of Hokkaido in Japan. And the Mitsubishi supporters have been given plenty of entertainment from Gigi Gali. Well, that did not sound good. Something is definitely wrong. This is unbelievable. Only a stage after Rovanperä's problems, it's all falling apart for Mitsubishi. The Italian has broken his rear suspension. Well, he's made it to the end of the stage, but a quick look at the car and it doesn't look good.
Gigi, the wheel is destroyed. How did you do it?
I don't know. I touched something and I break the rear.
Gigi attempts to make repairs in the road section, but it soon becomes obvious he can go no further. What a disappointment after such a good performance. So it's left to Rovanperä to lead Mitsubishi's challenge once again, and thankfully that mysterious electrical fault seems to have gone.
How is it easy? We have a problem. Is it Tallinn near us? Say if we have to stop.
He's moved up to 6th, but the team expected a lot more when they started the day. Gali was not nominated to score manufacturer points, but Gilles Panizzi was, and he's still down in 13th and looks unlikely to improve. Back to the fight for victory, and Marcus Gronholm certainly doesn't appear to have conceded defeat just yet. These are very fast stages today, and this is full attack from the Flying Finn. He's certainly making Petter Solberg fight to the finish for this win. The Norwegian has begun the stage with a healthy half-a-minute advantage, but he won't want to be forced into a mistake by pushing too hard to maintain that lead. There's his rival's time. How will Petter compare? Well, he's already slower, and he's not reached the end of the stage yet.
Keep left over crest, 100. 6 right minus long.
He's lost just under 9 seconds there. That's a third of his lead gone.
How slippery was that?
On this stage, Marcus Gronholm's commitment in the fast and slippery sections gained him time against Petter Solberg. But when we look at the slower sections of the stage, the time lost for the Subaru driver is dramatically reduced. For the second pass through this afternoon, Petter will need more commitment on the faster sections. Solberg's teammate, meanwhile, is locked in his own battle for what is now 4th following the Mitsubishi's problems. Atkinson had only just lost his place to Francois Duval, and this is a terrific fight back from the Subaru driver. He's fastest on stage 23 and a massive 21 seconds quicker than Duval. 4th is Atkinson's once again.
Chris, you've moved into 4th on this stage.
Yeah, no, that was a tough stage, very slippery, but obviously worked well. We had a few minor mistakes, but happy to take that much time out of Duval.
Atkinson happy, but in contrast, it's been a very disappointing rally for Tony Gardemeister and the whole Ford team. The Finn moves up to 7th, though, after Gali's retirement. His teammate Roman Cresta is also up a position to 8th. And at least both drivers can now score points for the team. Which is more than can be said for Armin Schwartz. Skoda's only remaining representative is still down in 12th position. So just one Mitsubishi remains in the top 8 following Gali's retirement, while Atkinson's superb time has given him an 18.6 second advantage ahead of Duval.
To be honest, a bad morning for the team.
This is a race. I have to accept. But leg 1, leg 2, our crew did a very good job. So I have to accept this. But still, Harry is on the 6th position, and still we have a 3 stage. I believe he will show our speed again. So we'll see.
Sebastian, just 2 stages left to go, and you become double world champion. How are you feeling?
I feel good because for the moment everything is going very well. We just have to save the 3rd place. We have a good gap with the next driver behind, so if I make no mistake and the car has no problem, it should be okay, and we could be world champion again this evening, so that would be very nice.
No major problem.
A good feeling then?
Yeah.
You're going to win?
Yeah.
Solberg then on course for his 4th win this season. Stage 24 is the 3rd running of the Satsunai Super Special stage, and thousands of Subaru fans have turned out to support Solberg and Atkinson. If positions stay the same, this will be the team's best performance of the season, with Petter receiving the sort of backup the team need if they're to mount a serious challenge for next year's Manufacturers' Championship. On to stage 25, and Chris Atkinson is still fighting to hold on to 4th position. It's been the young Australian's best performance since he joined Subaru at the start of the year, and what better event to do it than on the team's home rally. Francois Duval hasn't yet given up on catching the Subaru driver. The Belgian is 2nd fastest on stage 25 and moves 2.5 seconds closer to Atkinson. Solberg, meanwhile, has lost some time to Gronholm on the last stage, and he's pushing hard again here to make sure he maintains his 22-second lead.
Six right first, keep in of a crest, opens extra long, 150. Line into 5 left, minus half long, tightens half 4. 14. Cut. 4 left first, half long.
Oh no!
There's a rock there. The brake broke. See if it'll go back. I can't get out there.
Hit the rock.
Supervision. We hit a rock and I think we broke the steering.
From the replay, we can see there was simply no time for Petter to react once he'd seen that rock. It was lying right on the racing line, and the impact broke the steering arm and instantly shattered the brake disc. With just one stage left, that's the end of Solberg's hopes for another Rally Japan victory. Their worst fears have come true, and Petter is distraught.
Petter, 900 metres into the second last stage and the car's parked in the trees. Can you tell us how it happened?
He's finding it hard to contain his disappointment. No one is more passionate about winning. The flip side, however, is that failure really hurts. It's left to co-driver Phil Mills to explain what happened.
As you can see, there was a massive stone come out from the previous car into the rut. We hit it. There was absolutely no way we could have done anything else. Broke the steering, broke the brakes. We're just a pair of passengers. There's nothing we can do.
It's not what you deserve after the performance this weekend.
No, that's exactly what I was feeling. We have worked hard this weekend. We've done all the hard work on the first and second days. And for this to happen, it's just not fair.
Solberg's retirement makes little difference to Sebastian Loeb. Third was already enough to secure the championship. The Subaru driver's bad luck, though, does serve as a reminder to the Frenchman that he hasn't won the title until he's crossed the finish line. Solberg's misfortune, of course, does hand the lead to Marcus Gronholm. The former world champion has only won one rally this season, and a win here couldn't have come at a better time for Peugeot.
Ja oikea täys ja vasen täys 7. Oikea täys 8 ja vasen nopea.
Marcus is quickest on stage and the new leader of Rally Japan.
Marcus, you're the new leader. Petter stopped on the stage with broken steering.
Yes, we got some information in the car and I don't know what happened to him.
How was the stage this time for you? Did you do anything different?
No, but there was... I maybe know where he hit. There was a big step and we had also a big bang in the rear and we have to go to check now.
Solberg's retirement gives the leaderboard a completely different look. Gronholm is now the man to beat with 1 minute and 10 seconds in hand on Loeb and only one stage remaining. The championship's nearly won as well. Join us after the break. Welcome back to Rally Japan, where this year's World Championship could be decided on this final stage. There is, of course, one Subaru still involved in Rally Japan, and thanks to his own fine performance as well as his teammates' bad luck, Chris Atkinson is in line for the first podium finish of his career. In fact, the first for an Australian in 13 years. And in second, Sebastian Loeb heads towards his own landmark, a second successive driver's title.
Double attention, droite 135 bon frein pour gauche 110.
The Frenchman may not have been able to add to his outstanding tally of 8 wins this season, but this has already been a record-breaking year for Citroën's number one.
Milon, et gauche à fond, 100 mètres, gauche 130 plus Milon.
And as he crosses the line, he more than deserves the 2005 World Championship.
was a lot under pressure because of this title, and I had to drive for the third place. Now it's done, so I'm really happy.
Yeah. And how does it feel, a second championship, back-to-back world champion?
It feels very good. I think if Marcus arrives now, we will have both 2 titles and both 18 victories, so it will be a good battle in the future.
Marcus Grönholm was in contention for the win here last year until transmission problems ended his hopes. This year, dogged determination and good fortune have earned him the lead. Unlike Solberg, there's no last-minute drama for the Finn, and just to underline his right to victory, Marcus finishes off with his 9th fastest time of the weekend. It's a poignant moment for the Peugeot team. And world champion Sebastian Loeb is the first to congratulate Grönholm.
It's nice after what happened in Wales to be, so it's for him this victory. We are very happy for him.
There's something fitting in Peugeot coming together to celebrate here after the trauma and tragedy of Wales. Here's confirmation of that unlikely Grönholm victory, his winning margin 1 minute and 22 seconds. But it's Loeb's second place that is of most significance here, the 8 points he earns making him World Drivers' Champion for the 2nd year running.
Congratulations, Sebastian. How does your second world title feel?
Very good. After a difficult rally like this, 3 days in some very difficult condition, twisty and tricky roads, so it feels very good. Also for all the team, because to win 2 titles each after the other, it proves that the team is very strong and the car is strong, and so I'm really happy for everybody.
This result, it's the result of the crew. Sure, Sebastian is very tough and is very strong in the rally, and it's also very important for the team, and the team worked very hard all the season, and this season is sure very important because we need to show that it's important to continue in the future, and it's important for the team.
And here's the all-important statistic. With 3 rallies remaining, Loeb has an unassailable lead of 36 points over Marcus Grönholm. Petter Solberg is 3rd on 65. Citroën also strengthening their grip on the manufacturer's title. Their lead over Peugeot now 22 points. A moment to savour for Marcus Grönholm and, of course, Sebastian Loeb, with yet another visit to the podium. After 13 rounds, only twice has he failed to finish in the top 3. And Loeb will get to show off the new silverware to his home fans in the next round of the WRC, the Rallye de France in Corsica. To get all the latest WRC news, go to the official website at WRC.com. But for now, we'll leave you with some memories of Rallye Japan. Huge disappointment for Petter Solberg, but Marcus Grönholm and Sebastian Loeb have been worthy winners.